Benjamin Lee then will be on pole position with Oliver Fabricius for company. Leon Barlow and Ben Adrian on row number 2 with Freddie Lines and Jack Burgess on row 3. Then it's Harris Roberts in P7 with Jared Fox-Whiteley and Lewis Goff in 8th and 9th respectively. One driver a little bit further down. I think at the moment we've got Freddie Lines just playing catch up at the moment. He's trying to warm his tyres up, but I wonder if he's deliberately dropped to the tail end of the field here. I think he will have done. He's going to catch right back up as well, but he's not going to have time to slot back in, so I think that's where he's going to go. Through we come then, the lights go green and we are away and racing, and immediately Fox-Whiteley comes to the inside, tries to get alongside Lewis Goff, then selects to sweep round the outside and slot back in. He's going to try and get down the inside of Jack Burgess and does so. They're 3 wide between Benjamin Lee and Ben Adrian in the middle part, and now Lewis Goff goes to the inside of Harris Roberts. They're going to run down. It's currently Leon Barlow leading from Fabricius with Adrian, then Benjamin Lee, Lewis Goff, Harris Roberts and Jared Fox-Whiteley in front of Jack Burgess and Freddie Lines in the 83. Barlow and Fabricius, they've broken away by almost half a second from Ben Adrian. Fox-Whiteley has now, has he found a way past? He hasn't yet found a way past Harris Roberts. Looks to be close enough though as they head up towards Holmes hairpin, but elects not to make the move. There he is in the orange and white car, orange helmet. Currently running, and I think now he's down, now he's through. Down at Holmes, there, down at Barney's, the move made down the inside on Harris Roberts, moves him up into 6th place. And we'll not want to see Lewis Goff get past Benjamin Lee too soon, although you'll just about point it out in front. The move down the inside from Goff, there he is, already past the 26, and we're back now to having a 1-kart buffer between the two of them. Bouncing over the curbs on the outside, Barlow leads from Fabricius. We could have 3 different heat winners here if Barlow holds on to take the victory. Long way to go yet though in this one. It's Fabricius that gets a nose down the inside of Barlow, as just in case Barlow didn't realise he was there, which is very, very unlikely. And Fabricius definitely close enough to Barlow, but hasn't made a move through yet. Think he might need to in a few moments, because Ben Adrian has towed right up onto the back of this one. And if he doesn't, I think Adrian might be looking to make his way through into that 2nd place. All in all, the battle continuing. Has Goff not too far back, 7/10. Then Benjamin Lee's got half a second with Jared Fox-Whiteley, who was 7/10 behind him on the previous lap. Now, right on his rear bumper, having reeled him in at a fair rate of knots. And on the previous lap, it was Goff trying to get past Benjamin Lee. Not sure Fox-Whiteley's close enough as they head down towards Degner 1. Might have to wait until the tighter hairpin at Holmes in the middle of the track. As it is though, Goff really not being able to close in on this leading trio of Barlow, Fabricius and Adrian, who haven't particularly tried to overtake each other and have just used each other to push along. It's still 7/10 on the previous lap. Goff took a little over 1,000th out of the 2 of them. 3 of them, sorry, as Adrian closes up under the brakes down there at Barney's. Over start finish they come. Goff now closing in, and Fox-Whiteley is through on Benjamin Lee. He wasn't over start finish, but got the move done at Degner 1, and that moves him up into 5th place, and that's why you saw Lewis Goff have a quick look over the shoulder, and rather than seeing the blue helmeted Benjamin Lee, you saw the bright orange of Jared Fox-Whiteley in 5th place. The top 4 still nose to tail, and it is now, and there's contact there. Ben Adrian hard into the back of Oliver Fabricius. Not quite sure whether that's going to do his front fairing any good at all, and it certainly looks to have dropped down slightly at the front end. All it needs is that little bit of a push in. Don't think Goff's close enough to make a move down towards Degner this time. Fox-Whiteley with the fastest lap of the race, 44.083, looking to close in. Took a 1/10.5 out of Lewis Goff on the previous lap. The gap, though, still 0.8 of a second from Fox-Whiteley to Goff. In fact, it's a clear second. If you look at the timing on screen. And we'll need now, really, for them all to start battling in front, at the very least, in the next lap or so. Goff tries to make a move down the inside of Ben Adrian into the right-hander, Alan Wones. Not close enough, and that's actually dropped him a kart length or 2 off the back of the 48 car. Another fairly nervous look over the shoulder, actually, there from Lewis Goff. The first time that we've seen him really and prolongingly looking over his shoulder at the kart behind him. Barlow, though, still leads, as he has done since the start of this race. Into the right-hander in this 3rd heat for our Minimax drivers. Barlow, in all likelihood, I think he's moving up next year into the junior ranks, given his age. Leading the way, though, from Oliver Fabricius. Personal best from Goff. The gap, though, closing once again from Fox-Whiteley. He takes another 0.2 out this time, and you can see there, and now Goff down the inside of Ben Adrian. He's through, and Fox-Whiteley's now right on the back. One more kart between the two of them. The difference being is that between the top 3, it's 35 for a win, then 34, 33, and then it's down to 30, so there is a 2-point swing between 3rd place and 4th place. And then even further, another point down to 5th, so Fox-Whiteley, at the very least, will need to find a way past Ben Adrian as they head over the start-finish line. 1:17 remaining, so they'll get, I think, 3 more laps in. Around that left, it's almost like a double apex as the drivers just follow it round. It's quite an aggressive turn in, then the corner round O'Rossi just really opens up. The top 5 split by 0.7 of a second. We'll see it when they come over the line, 6.5. 30 seconds remaining as Fox-Whiteley sends the move down the inside of Ben Adrian into Degner 1, and he's up into 4th place. And now, when Lewis Goff has a look over his shoulder in a few moments' time, he will see Jared Fox-Whiteley. It's whether he's got time, because in front of him is Oliver Fabricius. Not sure he's going to have enough time to look over his shoulder, because there's a race going on in front of him with Barlow leading Fabricius, with Goff in 3rd. Fox-Whiteley into 4th place. Six seconds, 5. Last lap board already out as we go down to 0 now for Leon Barlow, and immediately up on sight of that last lap board, he comes tight to the inside. Fabricius gets a little bit of snap oversteer. Will this allow Goff to get the run? No, Fabricius comes to the inside, then there's contact into the back of Fabricius. You saw his head just move ever so slightly. Don't know whether that's going to damage the front fairing on Lewis Goff. We'll find out that post-race. He's going to get the cutback, though, on Fabricius. Fabricius is going to run him to the inside. Could Fox-Whiteley go around the outside? And Ben Adrian is right on the back of this now as well. As now Goff tries a tighter line down the inside on Fabricius. Fabricius wider. Still tight into Alan Wones for the final time. It could be a straight line move down the inside for Fox-Whiteley on Goff. It's not going to be. Leon Barlow will come through to take victory with the checkered flag from Fabricius. Then Goff and Fox-Whiteley. Then Ben Adrian in 3rd place as well.